Hello? Well, I'm coughing, so you know it's me. If you ever hear anybody that sounds like me and there's not a cough every 5 seconds, it's not me. Hi, everybody. I decided to play this song from Costume Quest on loop, but it might be a mistake. This song, I mean, it loops in the game, but there's not really much to this song. I think, actually, if I remember correctly, it's more like a music cue that plays every now and then things are quiet. So I maybe should pick a new song. Even though I like this song, I want more music that sounds like Halloween spirit that's not just Nintendo, you know? But yeah, you see what I mean? This isn't gonna actually loop very good. What if we do Resident Evil Chill? Again, Resident Evil music. Also, I got some follows while I was on the starting screen. Thank you very much for following. How are you guys doing? Did you enjoy your weekend? This is supposed to be a 3-day weekend, but I ended up going to work and I had to take our cat to the vet. They had a lump cut out of them a few weeks ago and they're healing and we just needed to... Oh, thank you for the follow. And also, thank you for the sub. I don't know why it didn't alert me. It keeps not doing that specifically for subs. But thank you very much. But our cat... He has rawness. That's a delay, I think. Or is that a different sub? No, I think that's the delayed sub, but thank you again. Hi, Psychic. So we didn't have a cat carrier because another one of our cats was taken temporarily using the big cat carrier. And our cat is like a big cat. He's like huge. And we couldn't get him to fit in the small one. Like he could kind of fit, but he didn't want to go in there, so we ended up having to carry him by arm, and he didn't like it. But he's a pretty chill cat. He's very mindful of his claws. He doesn't try to like cut us up. So that was basically my whole day, is just that. So it feels more like a regular work day, because I mean I went to work, so. But still, you know, whatever. Still pretty good day, I would say. Raining though, and what's crazy is. Package delivery people, I'm not used to them doing this, but because it's sort of rainy, they put our packages in a plastic wrap thing to try and protect them. And I know that wasn't like the seller that did that, because it's Amazon. So it's like Amazon, like delivery people did it. That's cool. Why can't they do that more? the sub alert doesn't pop up instantly because Twitch prompts me to share it. Oh, wait. Are people able to sub and it not tell me? I mean, that's kind of cool if people want to stealth sub. Am I gonna neglect you, Cassiel? No way! Also, hi, Murky from earlier. I don't know if you're still here. I usually spend about 8 minutes in the start-in student screen before I actually pop on. So that might filter some people, but I like to listen to my music. That first song that I was playing, I only recently found it. I really like it. I've listened to music by that group. I don't know how you say their name, but let me post the link really quick. It's very, very, very nice. Also, I might sneeze. If I do not pay any attention. How do I... Here we go. Right here. It's like, it's a banger. It really is. The second song, I used to listen to all the time. The one that I played second. But it's been a while since I've listened to it. Because YouTube tries to encourage you to listen to the same 10 recent things you've been listening to. And it doesn't recommend me things that I was listening to 8 months ago. So, it takes a while for me to cycle back to my old fixation songs. Hello, Xylo. Bless me. Ugh. I don't want people to hear me sneeze. It's a sign of weakness. Stealth subs are nice sometimes. Yeah. Also, did I say hi, Keen? Hello, Keen. Classic Twitch mobile? Oh. Could mobile have anything to do with it? Also, I adjusted my mic further, because whenever I did that stress test with Darktide, that was when my voice was getting a little bit louder, like I'm getting more excitable, so we were able to notice some harshness, and they said that they were noticing that in the Discord call as well, so we've since kind of adjusted it, so hopefully it sounds the way it normally sounds. Like, we were pretty close last time, but just a little bit of harshness can kind of throw off the balance, and it just doesn't feel good. Hi, Kubra. Hello. How are you doing, Kubra? I enjoyed playing game yesterday. I remember the other game that I haven't played, Tactical Intervention. I've never played that game, but I've always heard about it because of Mina. We played a new game by that same creator, Gooseman, I think. They were a co-creator of Counter-Strike. We played a game called Alpha Response. It's kind of incredible. It's very arcadey, and it feels like old video game design. They're not trying to do anything to make it feel like cinematic in the way we think of cinematic now. It's very, very old game feeling is what I would say. It's just crazy. You just hop in and immediately game, and there's 5,000 terrorists that are running at you, and it's so ridiculous. It's amazing. I really enjoy it. And you can get in a police car. It's a co-op game. You can get in the police car while somebody drives, and then you could stick yourself out the window and you could shoot, or you could literally just stand on top of the car and you'll be fine. I want to stream it one of these days because it's very amusing. Though, I feel like we should use the proximity chat. That might make the game more intense, more interesting feeling. But everybody was telling me how it's weird. Like, I guess he hasn't really been advertising the game much. Because Mina didn't even know about it. But it has, a decent amount of positive reviews, but they were saying that the reviews kind of seemed like AI generated. And what confuses me is why pay for reviews if you're not really marketing your game to begin with, right? Wouldn't it make sense to do either all or nothing? Woke up today wondering if what we played was real or not. I don't know. To me, it kind of seems like the type of game that you would have played back in the day in the modding community, where somebody makes like some Half-Life mod or something, and it's really janky and crazy feeling, but very, very appealing. Kind of like Jabroni Brawl. Jabroni Brawl is... I think the most surreal experience for me with a game is the race game in Jabroni Brawl, where you start off, for anybody who isn't familiar, it's like a bundle of mini games or whatever, and one of them is like a race, and you start off on a road, and you can get on a bunch of assets. Like, you could drive the Half-Life rail train if you want. You can ride a velociraptor, all kinds of stupid shit. Half of it, I swear, doesn't work, and it is the most difficult game to even complete. I can never, like, get to the end, and it's also kind of got Mario Kart elements. People trying to kill you while you're trying to get to the end. It's very difficult. One day I would like to actually beat it. I said alpha response, Kubra. I said it. Could be the same scam as Twitch bots. They leave the stuff to boost numbers, then ask you to pay to keep the boost. Oh, that's kind of interesting, actually. If you say so. If you say so. You cheers. But we gotta play more of that. And one of these days, I'd like to stream more Friend Slop. I've never been able to stream Repo yet. However, speaking of, I believe this Thursday, we're going to be doing our Repo collab that I had to cancel last week because of all the stuff that was going on in my life. So it's gonna be with Mame, Zuzu, and Himi. And it'll be pretty cool. I haven't played Repo with them yet, but this Thursday. And I think I'm supposed to be doing a collab with Robin. I had to reschedule that as well. I don't remember what day. I'm having a little bit of trouble keeping up because I don't really have anywhere I write this down. I have to rely on my memory, which is maybe not a good idea. So if you're ever collabing with me, please ping me and be like, hey, Pumpkin, you remember that we're collabing this week, right? I'll be like, yeah, I know. I always knew. Yeah, I think things are going better. Yeah, how do I say it? Because I can't really give the details. All I can say is, there's moments where things calm down, but I can't let my guard down because any moment, something can happen, and I mean, I guess we're out of the worst of it, but it makes it hard to feel fully relaxed. Maybe that's part of the reason, or maybe it's part of the excuse on why I'm going to delay getting braces. I don't know. Today's Memorial Day, so the dentist won't be open anyway, but we were supposed to schedule the braces for this week. I don't know if I want to have braces before my birthday. I don't know. I think I'm just stalling, because these are going to be 2 years. 2 years of this. It doesn't really matter when I get them, right? It's just getting past the mental hurdle. I'm not, like, scared. I don't think it's going to hurt that bad, or at least I hope. Mostly I don't look forward to, I guess, the dietary changes. Like, I think that, if you eat certain types of food, that they can get caught in your braces. And it's mostly, I think, being a new thing that I'm, like, turned off by. Also, Machina, you said hello earlier. I'm super sorry that I didn't get to saying hi earlier, but hi. And hi, Crimson. They don't, like what, they don't hurt? You don't have to give up much either. What I heard is that I don't think you can eat crunchy things, like they can get caught, right? What I know that you can get, like, soreness because, like, you know, your gums and teeth are always being kind of pulled. Third, I was thinking hello to you, though. I try to say hi to everybody. It's hard. Personally, I still eat everything. Then I might be fine. Maybe I'll wait till after my birthday. What also sucks is that we also got to do another thing for my eye exam. It'll be the second to last eye exam that I have. And that, I believe, is either in June or July. So I don't like having a bunch of appointments stacked close to each other. If I have a say in it. Obviously, if things are urgent, I mean, I'll do what I have to when I have to. Just like other people who probably have to, like, go to multiple appointments close to each other. I just get a little bit overwhelmed. So if I can delay braces, I will a little bit. Because I can. They're not urgent, right? I'm just a pessimist. Say something bad happens, birthday ruins. Happens after birthday, who cares? Birthday already done and awesome. Right, like, what if I get the braces and they partially break or loose, or I don't know, they're not done Right. And I call the dentist and they say, sorry, we can't fix them until a month from now. So maybe good to kind of wait. Hello, Space Marine. Stuff to talk about though. I wrote it down actually. I wrote an alpha response. Talked about my family. Talked about bringing my cat to the vet. I saw, oh my god. Whenever we went to the pet store, I went to where the kitties usually are, and it was like full of kitties, and they were all sleeping, they were all chill. They were not the tiny kitties, they were like slightly bigger kitties, which is perfectly fine. But I like having the smallest, because then they stay small longer. I want one. I want a new kitty, but we can't. You don't want to go over 3. We already have 3. Not worth worrying about every little thing that goes wrong, but good to be wary. Yeah. Like, mostly just not wanting to worry about it before or during the birthday, you know? Been avoiding going to the dentist because I don't want to pay and I know my teeth are fucked up. Yeah, but if you don't go, it'll get worse. So if you go to the dentist and you get a hefty bill, like, hey, you need to take care of this now. And it'll be expensive, right? But if you don't take care of it now, you'll eventually get to a point of no return where the damage has progressed so much that you need something extremely extensive to fix it. And it'll be even more expensive and you won't want to do it, and then you just kind of screw yourself forever. Obviously, if you aren't able to do it, like if you just don't have the money or whatever reason, I mean, you can only do so much. But if you are in a position, I don't know, you're gonna regret it. Because odds are you're probably not 50 years old yet, right? And you're not 60 years old yet, and you're not 70 years old yet. We got to try to make it easier on ourselves. We don't have to be max miserable when we're elderly. Take it from me. Hi, Malphus. How are you? It's worth going. If I didn't, they would have had to do jaw surgery. Not that every case is extreme, but yeah, like for me, yeah. I didn't really get taken to go as a kid very much. I guess because there was this like sense of, well, if you're brushing your teeth every day, you'll be fine. And it's like, not necessarily. You know, plaque can kind of get in places that you can't easily brush. All kinds of things can go wrong. A lot of us have teeth that are like maybe a bit crooked. Just genetics, or, you know, they say that our jaws have evolved to be too small for how many teeth we have, all kinds of problems. And if you're not getting that maintained, then the problem just keeps building and building. You know, I'm brushing my teeth, and yet I still got a ton of cavities that I had to get taken care of, and it was pretty overwhelming. I wasn't thrilled about how much work needed to be done, but I saw what happens if you don't take care of your teeth. So I just bit the bullet, and I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna just do it, and I'm gonna like stay on top of that, stay on top of this. And I've been staying on top of it ever since. But it sucks. I'm staying on top of it, and I always gotta root canal this, do that. But I feel like pretty fortunate so far. Like nothing's been too bad. Also, I've been eating normal foods lately again. I feel like my wounds or whatever from the wisdom tooth extraction's gone. What's weird is, so on the left side of my mouth, I have sensitivity, or I had sensitivity, because I had a really deep cavity, and I think that's where the root canal was, where I needed a root canal eventually. But because of that whole ordeal, I never wanted to chew food on the left side of my mouth. I chewed on the right side of my mouth. But on the right side of my mouth, now I have that wisdom tooth that's removed, so I had to train myself to start eating on the left side of my mouth. And it doesn't feel right. And I like chewing on the left side. This is literally a bunch of stuff that doesn't matter, by the way. I'm gonna move on to another subject. I did some salt. I think I did the saltwater wash one time. I feel like that was pretty good. One time? It could have been 0 times. But, we finished, Dexter Season 1 in my Discord. I've been pretty... Oh, thank you for the follow. I haven't been very good at, like, scheduling things ahead of time. Because sometimes I want to watch things a bit spontaneously, so I don't think everyone was able to see all the episodes of Dexter Season 1. But we're going to be starting Season 2 at some point soon. We already started a little bit of Breaking Bad Season 2 yesterday. I think we only got through 3 episodes. I intended to watch more, but I had a few friends that kind of wanted to do things with me, play Rebo, Alpha Response, and then I watched more of season 1 of Dexter from the beginning with Omo, because I want Omo to see my husbando, because Dexter is my husband. Where, you know, I was young. I was somewhat young whenever I was watching Dexter, and I enjoyed it when I could. It was bad at times, but I did enjoy it. But I watch now as a hag, and I'm like, wow, Dexter really does it for me. And I realized, like, oh, he fits into my type, where I like the introvert kind of people that don't express emotions very well. Thank you for the follow. He's like, yeah, Michael C. Hall does a very good job playing, like, I feel like the goal is, like, seeming like an autistic dude, and it's awesome. He's so good at it, and he doesn't show emotion very often. He has a very monotone, stoic delivery. I really like monotone voices. I think it's very hot. And because that's his default state, whenever you see the mask slip, whenever he gets aggressive, or whenever he gets emotive and goofy, or like sad, I get like really like, whoa. Like there's this scene where, it's a little bit of a spoiler, but I'll try to be as careful as I can. There is the scene where everybody's like, Dexter, you're about to go into this room and it's kind of crazy. You might want to prepare yourself, dude. And, you know, they're just saying because it's very gory in there. And Dexter's like, well, how bad could it be? So he goes in there, and it's like a bloodbath where it's like an entire cement truck full of blood, like poured all the blood in there, you know? I don't know why. Just cement trucks are big, okay? But it's basically more than he's used to. Because normally, you know, you see blood splatter in places. Not the entire, like, floor covered in a, like, 2 inches of blood. And he has this, like, moment where he kind of faints. And he's very shaken up, like trauma kind of thing. And he doesn't understand why he's reacting this way. But it has to do with his past, basically. Repressed memories and whatnot. And seeing him all, like, vulnerable and shaken up just kind of, you know, kind of, whoa, kind of did it for me. It's okay, he's fictional. It's okay if I fetishize his trauma, right? He's not real.
A senior moment.
But it was like, whoa, he's so vulnerable right now. I love him. But he has so many girlfriends. Ugh, wife, whatever. Whatever.
Names of a friend.
Thank you for the follow. I'm getting lots of follows, and it's a little bit sus. You guys real accounts. Where's the hate raid part? Oh, Maybe I'm just jumpy. I'm not used to this many followers this quickly. I don't know. But thank you for the follow. I'm gonna get unfollowed for saying that. I'm sorry. There was one follow that I got earlier that seemed like a really sussy account, like from earlier, and I got nervous. I'm like, It emphasizes the emotions he expresses when monotone is the normal. Yeah, it's just kind of exciting, like an anime. If there's a character that always has their eyes closed, and they're like usually calm or something, if they open their eyes and like show intense emotion, then it's kind of scary. You should be used to more followers. You're super cool. Thank you. Are any of the new followers talking? No. Not really. I will say, my phone is kind of deadish. It's charging at the moment, so I have to have the YouTube chat up the way that I used to have it. So I kind of forgot that it disappeared. Is Omo single? I don't know. You're gonna have to ask Omo. Got too salty on Darktide. I was perfectly great at Darktide and Strawn. I'll scroll back up a little bit. Crazy how little people care for their teeth, honestly. I used to work as a dental assistant, and I'd say about 80% of the clientele was elderly people with nothing to do that get suckered into going for a clean every 6 months. Is that really being suckered, though? Because I do that. I go and I get cleanings. And every time I go and get cleanings, they basically tell me, like, hey, look, this spot, you really need to get better about, like, this spot right here. But unfortunately, I can only get so good due to, like teeth crowding and just, like, issues in general. I would never avoid YouTube. I love YouTube. Genuinely. Wholeheartedly. But aside that, running out of things to talk about, so I'll be playing the game soon. For people who were here last time, I tried to resume Res Evil Village where we left off, which is right after finishing Demetresk. But, you know, things have been a little bit chaotic, so we're finally going to get to it today. But a few more things to address. Fei Tan is getting an Nendoroid. I don't like Nendoroids. They're cute, don't get me wrong. They're awesome and everything, but they're just not my thing. I prefer other stuff, but it's Fei Tan. I'm not pathetic. I did not get the Fei Tan pop figure. I skipped on that. But for a Nendoroid, you know what? Fine. It's not like Fei Tan gets that much merch. Crazy how, like, what? Hunter x Hunter 2011? That came out in 2011, and we're only now getting an Nendoroid for Fei Tan? Come on now. I think Crollo got one a bit ago, but I don't think it was that long ago. But better late than never, I guess. I guess they were waiting for all the Hunter x Hunter fans to get older or something. Like, what's going on here? But kind of funny that that gets announced right after I finally got my refunds for that, like, Chinese Fei Tan statue where it's unlicensed. And unlicensed statues can be kind of hit or miss. They won't be that great looking. I have one, and it's for Fei Tan, and it's not that great. This other one looked awesome, but the sellers are, like, really weird and sus. I didn't think I was going to get a refund, and I was only able to get one because I did it within PayPal's refund period. I think if I waited one more month, I would be screwed. And this person kept losing my order. It was just a nightmare. But Fei Tan Nendoroid, as soon as I see that, I'm getting it for pre-order. Hunter x Hunter got a new game coming out, so I'll take it. Oh, yeah, the fighting game. Is that out? I thought I saw footage of it recently, and it was kind of funny. It seems like it's easy to, like, spam in that game. Something like that. Hunter x Hunter Nen Impact, I think it's called. I'll get that. Maybe. I don't know. I want it. I just want to rip the Fei Tan model out of that and, you know, position him. All those, like, source filmmaker, like, editor people or video maker people, would they make content for, like, me? A Fei Tan? I would appreciate that. Hey, is Finks in it? If Finks is in it, some Yahweh. I would like some Yahweh, please. Hello, Deep. I'd pay. I would absolutely give Coomer bucks if I could get Fei Tan, like, source filmmaker, whatever, content, please. We don't really... Fei Tan doesn't exactly get a lot of lewd content at all. He's just not popular enough. It's not fair. Oh, let me scroll back up. The dentists are just super predatory when getting people to come back in when they don't want to. We were told to write people in for a revisit even if they didn't want to. I was kind of warned to be careful about the braces thing, because it might just be a ploy to, like, milk money from me. Hi, Taiho. But at the same time, I asked, hey, what happens if I don't do this? And they basically said, you're just going to get more bone erosion. And just, I'm going to assume they're telling the truth. Wouldn't hurt, right? No, what's FH? FH collab. What's FH? Same team that made the Clash of Ninja games in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, by the way. So, I knew about the Marvel vs. Capcom 3. The Clash of Ninja games were done by them too? Let me see, hold on. I actually really like the Clash of Ninja games. That was, like, one of my favorite fighting games when I was growing up. Yeah, wow. That's cool. I don't know how popular the Nen Impact game is going to be. It feels weirdly hyped. But I guess we don't exactly get a lot of... how do you refer to it? Traditional 2D fighting games, right? Because anytime anime gets fighting games, it's typically the arena type, which I don't like those. I actually tried to play Ninja Storm? What was... After Clash of Ninja, Naruto got a different series of fighting games that were like arena style, and I don't like them. I played 5 seconds of Jump All-Stars or something on PS3. On your Naruto games, what, do you like them? The Ninja Storm? Naruto Ninja Storm. It's like, I don't think they're terrible.
Names of a friend.
Thank you for the follow. I don't think they're terrible, but I just can't get into them. I didn't realize that your message got held. You didn't, for some reason it thought you were saying something evil by writing a sad face. I don't know why. Ultimate Ninja, hold on, Naruto Ultimate Ninja. Making sure I know which one that is. It's like I played it and it's fine. I just kind of lose interest a little bit fast. Yeah, the automod's helpful at times, but other times, I don't know, I feel like it's more of a hassle. But, I guess that's part of why, Nen Impact is just noticed so much. I mean, Hunter x Hunter is popular, but... Riot! Hello! Hi, Riot. What were you streaming? And thank you for the raid, Riot. No, you could stay here. I'm just joking. You can do whatever you want. Hello, hi. We're talking about Nen Impact. Hi, love. Will you play... Honestly, love, would you do 10-hour sessions of Nen Impact with me, and you play as Feitan, and I play as Feitan, so I can just study his body, study his muscle movement as he moves his arms, study the grunt sound. Hey, out of curiosity, do we know if it's going to have the English dub included? I prefer the Japanese subtitles, obviously, but I actually like the dub. I like dubs. I actually like dubs. Even though there will always be cringe voices in every dub, and some cringe performances in every dub, where things sound a little bit like fake. Like, for example, I'm gonna talk some shade. Sometimes I think dub Nobunaga sounds a little bit like too fake in a way. Whereas Finks is like outstanding. Finks also voices red hair guy Raymond in Resident Evil Revelations. Finks just has like a certain type of voice quality that I think makes him very, very good. Pre-order Demon Slayer 2 for PS5. I didn't know there was Demon Slayer games, I don't think. Aside, I think there was a Arena one, right? Haven't heard the dub, actually. The Hunter x Hunter dub is actually kind of decent. No real complaints that I can think about. Kurapika sounds amazing. Gon and Killia sound good. They're just, everything's good, really. Like, if I could think of anything that's bad, like, what is bad? Nothing, really. When does your Demon Slayer game come out? Also, hi, Kama. Hey. How are you doing, Kama? Arena fighters are very poor competitively, but I think the gameplay is fun casually and can make the battles look a lot more epic. I get that. I feel like JoJo going that direction is why I ended up not getting Eyes of Heaven. But it was also kind of exciting, the idea of like, oh, I can roam around these like towns a little bit. That could be fun. But I ended up just never getting it. And shout out yourself. Whenever I try to shout out myself in chats where I mod, it usually is like weird to me. August 8th? Okay, that's a little ways away. But let's get closer to wrapping this up so I can segue into the game. So I did get some decent commission work this weekend where I feel content. I don't feel like I'm letting anybody down at the moment. But I do think I'm going to close chibi commissions for a while because I'm not very satisfied with my art style for them. I'll resume them one day, but I'm just too frustrated with it. I feel like it's a consistent thing I have where I'm always upset at the chibi art style that I do. No matter how much I adjust the art style, no matter how much I try new things, it just doesn't work right for me. And I partially wonder if it's just because I don't want to draw chibis deep down. Maybe subconsciously I don't want to. But I don't always feel that way. Sometimes stuff does turn out okay. I'm not sure. Okay, hold on. Where is this coming from?
Names of a friend.
Thank you for the follow. I don't know why the playlist was normal for a majority of the stream so far. What is with all the follows? Where's my hate raid? I haven't seen any like bigotry post or anything. I'm keeping my eye on you guys. No, commission work's not done. Commission is either, all my commissions are either done or they have enough progress started on them that I feel I can say confidently that the weekend has been productive and that I should be finishing them within this week, I would say. I would like to retire from commissions, but if I'm getting braces, I need to make a quota. So they're kind of indefinitely open, but I don't know if I really want to shield them or push them too much, because I partially don't want to work. I do and I don't. Fuck orange. What? Well, I'm gonna get muted for this. This is a copywritten song that's not free use at all. I'm gonna skip to this song. Thank you, Simmerk. How are you? Feel like you don't see enough of my art. I just don't draw enough. What would you like for your birthday? I don't know. Whatever you think I want, I guess. Oh, Fear and Hunger. Yes, Fear and Hunger collab is what I'm going to be playing with Robin Chan. Let me look in our DMs so I can see when that's supposed to be. I don't think we even made a thumbnail yet. Oh, wait, we could just use an old thumbnail. Maybe tomorrow, actually. Possibly. I might also do a solo stream as well tomorrow, and then I'll do the collab with Robin Chan. Whoa! I didn't want you to see that. I didn't mean to hit that. I don't want to wear that hairstyle right now. Make lewd art of Feitan with pumpkins so she can put it on her fridge. Oh, I would love that. But I usually just take really long bursts in between art that I draw for personal reasons, or even commissions, kinda. I don't know. I just don't really feel like I have anything that I feel like sharing at the moment. I got some para art that's still in the works, but I'm probably not gonna get to it until like 3 months from now. Gas stove isn't working. Sounds like you need a new stove, huh? When the wind blows up your veins, right? I guess that's kind of what happened. But aside that, now I can plug this. So, boom. For my birthday, June 4th. Almost said my year. What? I'm used to saying the whole thing. I almost doxed myself, bro. But, June 4th, which is next week, which sounds weird. It feels like it's 2 weeks from now. Which I guess is kind of true. No, it's not. I was about to say, we're at the beginning of this week, which is 1 week, and then next week is a whole week, but it's literally in the middle of next week. So June 4 on Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern. You don't know how old I am. How would you know that? Or do you just have a guess? But yeah, next Wednesday, June 4th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, gonna show a new Nanessa costume. So far I've only shown new synth costumes. Let me see which new ones that I've shown. Mainly, I think I only debuted the schoolboy outfit, I think. I don't think I revealed any new costumes aside that, right? Except Sadako, which is kind of on the way. Initially, my plan was for my anniversary, my 3rd year streaming anniversary, this August, I believe. I was going to debut both Sadako Synth and Nurse Nanessa, but I don't want to wait. And Nurse Nanessa is already done, So I'm like, you know what? Why don't we try and make the birthday feel special? Because I don't really got much to offer, I guess. So I'll show a new form for Nanessa and stop neglecting her. That way, my birthday can be focused on one costume instead of an anniversary showing 2 costumes and then me bouncing between them. You know what I mean? So that's what we're gonna do. And I decided I'll have to have some help setting it up to where everything's like properly done. But I'm gonna be playing Duke Nukem 3D, which I've been delaying fully playing and finishing for a very long time. So I'm gonna use that as my birthday game. So hopefully you guys can make it. Surprised you didn't give Nanessa a syringe glove like Scarecrow uses. Honestly, that would be something that I would like to do a lot, but it's just cheaper and easier to have like a normal syringe like this. So very, very excited. This costume is actually mostly designed by me with some slight adjustments by Iga. And I actually like the costume. Usually if something's designed by me, I'm kind of like, meh. I usually prefer things that Iga comes up with or Unks comes up with. But this costume, Iga surprisingly didn't change it much. So very excited to show it to everybody. People have probably kind of seen it. I've shown a quick sketch of the concept design before, and I've gotten a skeb or 2 of the costume. So it's not a surprise at what it looks like. Same with the Sonico synth, but being able to have it as a model will be very, very fun. Yeah, Duke. I really like the vibe of Duke Nukem 3D. So I'm kind of excited to finally get around to completing it, and then eventually I'll play Blood. Where did the 3 years go? Time's kind of flown by very, very fast. And I feel like it's slow when I'm excitedly waiting for something. And then it's fast when it comes to getting older. I'm not excited for birthdays anymore. Like, I can try and bury the contempt with like, oh, a new costume. I'll play a game. But at the same time, I'm still getting older. So I don't want June to happen. I want it to stay far away from me, but what can you do? We all have to deal with it, right? I think you'd really love Blood. Yeah, I actually played quite a bit of it. I don't remember if I finished the carnival level or not. I think I did, and then I left off somewhere after it. But I never commit to my playthroughs of certain games, like finishing them. I play, and then I get distracted, I drift off, and then I return to the game 5 years later, and then finally finish it. So that's basically what's happening with Duke Nukem and Blood. Duke Nukem I've played the least of. I think I've done maybe the first level. I don't know if I ever did the second level. I don't know. Also on a boomer gaming spree. What have you been playing, Kubra? How long have I known Mame? 8 years? 8 or 7 years? Something like that. It's been a long time. Doom 2. Funny you say that. I've been wanting to finally play Doom 2. Doom 2, I've never touched even a little bit. I've never even played one level of Doom 2. Only mods. So, need to do that. Quake? Well, you need me there for you. You need me there for moral support. Jumenso, how long have I known you? Oh. Let me think. I possibly could have known you maybe even longer than Mame, maybe. But I would say the safest guess is 8 to 7 years for Jumenso. Third, I've known as long as Mame as well. Kubra, how long have I known you? Oh man, quite a long time. Probably around that range as well. Been playing Doom 64. Thought for years it was just a N64 port of Doom. Super underrated. It's pretty great. Yeah, I really, really like Doom 64. I think did I stream that or did I play that off stream? I know that I didn't beat the game because I didn't get the Unmaker and I suck really bad on the final boss, but I really like Doom 64. And I don't think I played much of PS1 Doom, but PS1 Doom is the one where it's just a port, but a little bit different. Different visuals, I think. a very, very different soundtrack that sounds more similar to Doom 64. Met you because of my art. Yeah, that's how I tend to meet people, usually because of the art thing. Go Doom 64 after Doom 2. That would be for the best. Sticking with the Doom series before you move on to the Quake series. Because, like, Doom 2, Doom 64, I mean, you may as well play PS1 Doom as well, but would you play Doom 3? You would probably appreciate Doom 3. It's got its issues, but it's not like a game worth skipping, you know? Even though I have my issues with it, I'm glad I played it. One of these days I'll stream it. I feel like that could be a good stream. And then we could see who likes Doom 3 and who doesn't. Because a lot of people don't, but it's got its fans. I'm a robot? Well, depends on what way you mean. The emotional span of a robot? Sure. Watching me play boomer shooters is fun. Yeah, actually, I almost forgot to mention, because I'm so excited for all the stuff that I'm going to be debuted in. Usually it's just costumes or models. My life's not that interesting anymore, or ever. But I'm so excited that I started preemptively picking what games I want to play for each of these debuts. So for the Sailor Synth Moe model that I've been hyping up, I decided I want to play Pirate Doom again. I've played it in full when I was 3D, and then I played a little bit of it again on my Unks model, I think. But I want to do like a full playthrough of it again with the Sailor Synth model. I think that would be nice. And then I'm kind of sad. I wanted to play Command & Conquer for the Military Raptor Nanessa Moe model. But Mina says that it'll be very, very, very rough. That Command & Conquer is pretty hard, even on normal difficulty. Like, it starts off easy-ish, but then it ramps up and it's pretty difficult. And if Mina says a normal difficulty is pretty difficult, that's saying something. And, you know, I don't know. I want to play it because I really like the vibes of Command & Conquer. But that might not be a good stream game for me if I were to ever play it, because I kind of do need to focus, especially if it's like real time. If it was turn-based, that would be different, but if we're talking real time, it's kind of like having a timer, like video games with timers, if that makes sense, kind of, right? Mina said that Red Alert, though, is kind of like adjusted or a little bit easier. Have ever played any of the Metro games? So not Metro, but I have played Stalker. Stalker actually wouldn't be a terrible game to finally stream with the upcoming Nanessa model. But Mina said, why don't I play Soldier of Fortune 1? And I'm like, you know what? That would be fine. Soldier of Fortune 1. So for now, we kind of have that picked. Hi, Eds. Hello. We're just talking about future games that I'm going to be playing. I started writing this stuff down. You need a simpler RTS? Yeah. What would be a good one to kind of like segue into? Because it's not really a genre it's a genre that as an onlooker I'm very interested in, but I do think that I will be a little overwhelmed and it'll be difficult to kind of break in. Tomb of Demon King? Oh, the kind of like Silent Hill 2 love letter / Kingsfield kind of thing. There's an Aliens Dark Descent, right? I wouldn't mind playing that. I remember watching gameplay of it and it seemed that it was like a little bit buggy. So I was waiting for an update maybe. Let me see. I think I took it off my wish list because I thought I wouldn't ever get around to playing it. It's very cool, like vibe-wise. I think the only thing that's cringe about it is it does the kind of nostalgia bait-in where you're playing as these new characters that have nothing to do with any past events. And then they say, you know, get away from her, you bitch, or game over, man, game over, and it's really annoying. It's kind of pathetic, really, whenever franchises feel that the newest installment needs to, you know, remind you of the thing you like. I feel like it's more distracting than it is fun, and it's really annoying. And the new Alien movie did that too. I'm assuming Alien Earth is going to do that as well. I wish that they would just have the confidence to not do those kind of things. I think There Are Billions is a good start to RTS. Zombie survival single player. Actually, I've heard of this, but I don't think I knew what it was. It's so damn cheap. Make new moments, don't reference old ones. Yeah, it feels like they don't want to stand on their own and be remembered for what they are. They're just trying to kind of build off of an older thing. I'm a love letter to Alien and Aliens and other Alien movies. It's like, well, you don't have to be a love letter. Why don't you be something else too? Or something else completely. Oh. I think I've seen a little bit of this. I like the art direction of this. The They Are Billions. I remember this logo too. Yeah, I've seen this before. I'll keep an eye on it. Hey, remember this? Oh, I know you remember it. They Are Billions requires a lot of micromanagement. Thank you for the follow. I'm enjoying the hate read. Thank you. Yeah, Mina was telling me that there's micromanagement and there's macro management, and how, like, I think, what is it called? Dawn of War series? Like, what was it? Dawn of War was, like, macro management at first and then became micromanagement, or reverse? Or mixing up with Command and Conquer. It's hard for me to keep tabs on all this information for a bunch of IPs that I haven't personally experienced. Age of Empires is fun, but I also like Dawn of War 1. Has a fun campaign mode. I played a little bit of Dawn of War 1, I think. It's a little bit overwhelming, but I think a lot of my issue is those kind of games are very keybind heavy, and I got enough practice with the mouse and keyboard to play like shooter games, but if it's a game that requires me to fully utilize my keyboard, then I'm gonna struggle a little bit. Because I'm trying to play like, oh, quick, hit H or something. Oh, I'd be like, oh, H is right here. Like, I'm very sluggish and slow compared to other people. You will understand why Mina and I have trouble replying to you when we play RTS games. What RTS game were you guys playing? Is it that, oh, what is that game called? It was a game you guys played with Gons. Is that RTS? What is that game called? But that's not the reason why y'all have trouble responding to me. The reason why you struggle to respond to me is because you hate me and because I'm a girl. Dawn of War, Company of Heroes, that's it. Is Company of Heroes the one that you guys have been playing more recently? Have you been playing Dawn of War 1 or Dawn of War 2? There's also a Starship Trooper RTS, no idea if it's good. When did it come out? Also, isn't the new Dune game an RTS as well? You hate me, she said the lion. Right? Riot, you do respond to me if I message you. I just don't message you. I'm just joking. I'll message a lot of people. Doesn't mean I don't want to talk. I just... Oh, I didn't respond. Okay, so look. So you gave me advice about the OBS thing. And it was just a complicated situation on why I was struggling transferring my OBS data. Because we transferred, it acted like it was transferring some stuff, but there was a hidden folder with things that we didn't transfer because it was hidden. She doesn't want to talk to us because she hates us. I'm talking to you right now. For better or for worse. Isn't the new Dune game an MMORPG? Is it? I thought it was RTS. I don't know if... I mean, if you try to make MMOs, like new MMOs, don't they usually just die off? Because people stick with the Final Fantasy one or, what's it? World of Warcraft. Since you didn't reply, I was like, she's either on fire or she figured it out. Yeah, I'm just bad about, like, responding regarding certain combos, sorta, certain subjects, kind of, right? Kind of. I'll process and I'll want to respond and then I forget. Because if I don't have that red alert, if I don't have the red alert telling me that there's a thing here, I'll forget. I need alerts. Dune Awakening is the RTS. Is that out yet? Terran Command came out in 2022. Very positive on Steam. Let me look that up. Terran Command. Oh, I already have this on my wish list. Yeah, this looks nice. Yeah, this is cool. Did I neglect anybody? Are you guys ready for Resident Evil Village? Where I complain about how the game dips uber hard and it stays dipped for a while? I think you're ready. But hey, don't forget, my birthday, June 4. New Nanissa costume, and then I'll also plug my anniversary. I have an anniversary. It's gonna happen later than the year. I don't, honestly, I don't neglect you enough. Okay, so let's go ahead, and I forgot to pull up my things. Okay, I'll be right back. I also gotta go to the bathroom. Oh, hold on. Yes, hi Evo. Yeah, I had something happen, and I got very, very upset, so I did end up ending the stream because I knew that I wasn't going to be able to snap out of it in time. I knew that I was just gonna keep BRB screening and like texting somebody, so I ended up calling it. But I feel way better. I feel very good. I feel like we're gonna have a very nice stream today. But I'm also gonna go to the bathroom.
Check your balls.
PS5, PS4. We don't use the PS5. I remember. My cables. I hope this smoothly works. Where's my glove? Hey. I'll tell you one thing. I'm gonna educate you on something. Although sometimes I can get annoyed too. But I'll tell you, you know the reason why we ask each other questions instead of just Googling things? Because we want human connection. Yeah, I could Google things, but I would rather ask you guys. Because I love talking to you. You know what Googling things is? Antisocial behavior, antisocial personality disorder. Space Marine. You should get that checked out. Game? Oh, I'm so excited. Bro, I'm gonna be playing a video game? I should get out of the way. I hate that I do that. I hate that I do this. How often do I do this? How often do I actually do that? That's like stimming. That's weird. I need to stop. I'm sorry. I won't do that again. What? Why is Code Veronica here? I'm playing Village. Why is Code Veronica here? Is it bumping me? Reminding me it exists? I never understood how this order shit works. And also, I got a question for you. This is a disc. This is a disc. This is a disc, and I might also have it digitally installed. I'm not sure. This, I think this is digitally installed. But I also have to... No, I don't have a disc. They don't have physical for PS4. For Code Veronica. Disc. I think this is digital. But anyway, my point is, Why is this shit on my screen? If this is the disc, or, if this is the disc, why is it on my screen when it's not in there? It's just clutter, right? This game is awesome, by the way. It's hard. Okay. Game. I'm so excited. Bloodborne game. Oh, I love Bloodborne. I like how it's like, yeah, it's one of my favorite games. Played it once. But whenever it comes to picking your favorite game, I mean, there's multiple ways to come across, how do I say it? There's multiple ways to, I don't know how to say it. Different ways to approach it. It could be a game that you've played the most. It can be a game that had the biggest impact on you. Like, no, you didn't play it 50 times, but it literally made you feel stronger than any other game has ever made you feel. Hi, James. Hello. EA doesn't give a rat's ass to release anything Westwood anymore. Now, hey now, let's not be mean to the corporations, okay? It's gonna set a bad precedent, okay? I think we're part of the problem. You know what? Maybe corporations would be nicer if we were nicer. Hey, look, the time of day's changed. So for the record, let me know if there's any audio issues, like if you need me to turn anything up. All right, so we're gonna resume this game. Finish Demetresk. We're gonna do the dip, which is the doll section. And then we're gonna keep staying dipped with the fucking fish section. I'm gonna go step by step and tell you why it's bad. Unpopular Opinion Monday. Nah. Oh, what? Not bullying corporations? Oh, I see. Got the CNC game collection. Wait, what do you mean waiting? Did you order the physical? For the Command & Conquer, like, remaster collection thing, we got, like, the big box for it. It's awesome. I don't think Capcom really... did Capcom really have much care for the Netflix? I feel like people just approach Capcom and be like, Capcom, can we please make a thing with your IP? And Capcom's like, yeah. It's like Capcom is the parent, and everybody who's asking to do shitty adaptations is some kid with an iPad, okay? But I want to play Command & Conquer IP, but what I don't like is it hurts my what's the term? Ego. Because Mina suggested, well, Pumpkin, you could play Command & Conquer 1 on easy. I could not. I don't. I refuse. I want to play the game, but I don't want to play on easy, so I would rather not deal with the shame. You know? Does that make sense to you guys? I don't want to deal with the shame. And I know people try to say, all skill levels are valid. Never be ashamed for playing on easy. Well, sorry, but I can't. It must be nice to think that way. I don't judge well, I think I don't judge anybody who plays on easy, but if I play on easy, I just can't. Learn that gamer pride doesn't exist. Easy mode is okay. No. I just, cause like, I don't know, I would have this complex, like, if I talked to anybody and said, yeah, I play Command & Conquer 1, there would be that little voice in my head that says, you need to tell them that you played on easy. Why do I have to tell? You have to tell them. Why? Because you didn't really beat it. I'd be like, no, I did beat it. So I won't play it. Unless you guys backseat. Wait, no, if chat backseats a streamer playing a game, that's also like beating it on easy mode too. You can't win. The only way you can win is to not play video games. Okay, guys, time to play. Let me lock in a little bit, which means I'm going to neglect you for periods of time. Hopefully you don't burn yourselves on the stove. Don't put anything in electric outlets. Okay, so for anybody who's new, I've played this game before. This is my third, fourth time playing. But I haven't played in a bit, so I don't really remember what to do at the moment. Okay, that's not where we want to go. So, I think we're just going back into town for a little bit. We explore because now there should be chickens that are spawned. We're able to get meat. But... Oh? There we go. This guy's been eating too much food. Why would you say that? Yeah. See, red for important door, red for chimney that's relevant later. We're able to crawl underneath this eventually. Now this is where this game kind of shines, is whenever you go through the village a bit, explore, access areas that you weren't able to access before. It feels nice, and it's like an intermission in between actual levels or whatever. I like this village. I think this is cool. Like, maybe, I don't know, controversial. It can't be, right? I have to be agreed with. This is cooler than RE4's village for one simple reason. Snow is awesome. So this is my map button. So let me see what tools I have at the moment. Unfortunately, it's been a little bit since I've played, so I don't remember all of my assets. I have this key. Oh, I have insignia key. I gotta remember that. Okay, one area that we can go to is where the scarecrow was. No, not...
Names of a friend.
Thank you for the follow. Man, this hate rate is so kind so far. Thank you, guys. Do you think that they're not able to say evil things because of the auto mod? And that they're wasting their follows? Wait, we're gonna get to a point to where it's real people. Is this a jump scare? Nothing ever hurts you here at this point, so it's hard to be alarmed. But I only know that because it's my third-ish time playing. But thank you for the follow. Or, huh? There shouldn't be werewolves. I don't remember. Am I not able to go here yet? Wait. Okay. Whenever I played this game back when it first came out, I think I played it maybe 2 times in a row, and then I played it like a 3rd time a few months later, so things were fresh in my mind. But because it's been so longish, I just don't remember the layouts, so bear with me a little bit. Teddy bear, I don't remember that. Yeah. Played in the snow with my sister one time. We made snow angels, played snowball fights. It was so fun. I only got to play in the snow like 1 time, and it was a very nice experience. Very deep snow. I think I like sunk in. It was awesome. And then the other time, I slipped banana peel style and landed on my back because, no fucking joke, whenever roads or like driveways are wet and icy, shit. Maybe you're just accumulating a dedicated party of lurkers. Possibly. Wasn't there a insignia door somewhere near here? Or am I thinking of somewhere in the village? Oh, right, I forgot that these assholes are here now. It's the mosquito bitches. But not like hot ones. More like pests! A lot of you! Aw, shit. I guess there wasn't one here. Whoa! Just keep running. I'm avoiding my problems! Help! I'd love to stay, but I'm currently at my family's house. Oh, no problem. Thank you for dropping by, Platinum. Are they? Yeah, they're not on my ass anymore. They know they're pathing. That's just like a prop. Now, there's supposed to be... There it is! I knew it! So normally you would find out about this bird by finding a photograph. And if you study the photograph, you can kind of like figure out where it is. And this is how you get super meat. Look at how beautiful that is. And that sounds whenever you pick up the meat and it makes that like... Oh my god, that feedback is good, you guys. Oh, is the treasure there at the burn house? I didn't even remember that shit. Alright, wait. Okay, we go this way. Wait, this way? There's a path up here, I think. But let's not do that yet. But there's supposed to be an iron insignia door with like the Eggman looking symbol. Hold on, I'll show you. This. No, there's another area that's like halfway through the game that has this big scary dog. That's not gonna be for a while. I don't think it's in this spot anyway, later. Oh, this box. I'm stupid. Wait, no! Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Oh! Oh! I guess it is here. There's the magnum ammo. Anything else? Whoa! See how easy it is? I like fighting that dog because I just cheese him by taking advantage of his pathing. You run into the shack, and then you shoot him. Or no, you can't get a good shot on him until you like leave the shack. But you go outside the shack, shoot him a few times, run into the shack, stay far away from the door so he can't like, you know, kind of swipe at you a little bit, and then he's programmed to run away. And then you just do it over and over again. It's very cheesy, but if a game lets me cheese, I'm gonna cheese. Okay, so this is for later. Is there a grenade launcher in this? I don't remember. Let's examine the Oh, okay. It doesn't divide into two parts. Oh wait. Necklace with a key. There we go. It either opens up a house or it opens up that box in that area that we went to after we finished the Demetrus section. This path always takes you to the Duke. Imagine how many families could get fed if we ate him, though. Oh my god. Oh my god. You guys. It's John Goodman. It's Resident Evil John Goodman. Delighting in all of his Resident Evil fine dining. Hold on, wait. Oh, and there's the Mega Man fans. That's the, Dino Crisis and every other IP fans. How else did it go? Devil May Cry fans. I mean, I don't know. We got 5 some years ago. That's some good eating. See, look, listen to this atmosphere. There's none. It's so boring. Give me some, like, spooky, like, doom, doom, woo, 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 woo. It's not hard. Alright, I think it's on this side. What the? What the? Where's the thing? I'm not crazy, right? Was it on the other side? There's supposed to be a box. Oh, here it is. Hi, Nico. What is wrong with these people? They were trying to sacrifice them to these things. What, the werewolves? Okay, so that path is Demetrisk's castle? Wait. Altar. Okay. Did I just say altar? Altar. Darkstalkers fans fell into the river a long time ago, yeah. Oh, you see that? Can I get to that right now or not till later? I know there's a point where we can go in the water. I don't think it's here though. No, we're going to the doll section first. I'm pretty sure you can't. It would be interesting if you could alternate which one you do first, because they both suck. So like choose your own adventure. It's the altar site. Okay. And this is Dimitrescu, right? Trying to learn the layout a little bit again. Did you play and beat the Rose DLC? I played it and I dropped it. I thought it was very lame. It felt like Resident Evil is back on course with 7 and 8 and RA2 Remake and etc. Obviously, they still dipped with 3 Remake. And you could argue 4 Remake is like a mixed bag. Although, I think Shadows of Rose came out before RA4 Remake. But anyway, my point is that Shadows of Rose kind of felt like going back to the old Capcom, where they just kept fumbling and making mistakes and misunderstanding what Resident Evil is and should be. So I was very offended by Shadows of Rose. I thought it was uber lame. Hold on. Let me... Oh, I think I'm supposed to find the red... I think I am supposed to go to Lewis's house or something. You're fucking lame, Juminso, and you're incorrect. What opinion... What are we fighting about? You haven't played Shadows of Rose? Good. That's why I still like you. I'm just joking. No, legitimately. Like, it was, like, fine for what it is. Like, it's reusing assets, and it's cute. But I just... It's just not what I want from Resident Evil. Sorry for fumbling so much. I genuinely don't remember what... Hold on. Chimney. Go to the chimney. Aren't we supposed to be able to, like, crawl under something? It's like this, It's supposed to be a maze. And you have to navigate to find out how to get in there. Oh, wait. No, we can't go here yet, right? Yeah, we're able... I forgot you could quick turn. I never utilized quick turning in modern Resident Evil games. Only old ones. Should I go this way? Does this take me to where I want to go? Wait. I don't know if I've ever gotten that. They didn't outright confirm it, so maybe he's in Rose's memory. Oh, yeah, but that's a spoiler, kind of. I just chalk it up to bad momentum. I took too long of a break. But let me save since I did, like, pick up a gem. Wait, I don't even know if there's one in here. There's another building that's kind of like this. How many times have I played through this? I've played through it, like, 3 or 4 times. If we're talking, like, full completion, in terms of, like, you know, beating the final boss and everything, 2-ish times? Okay. This I don't think we can go into until later. Why did they write our names like this? No sign of Ethan Winters or Rose Winters. Infiltrated village. Engaged with number of bioweapons. Found evidence of Ethan Winters, Rose Winters. I guess they don't want to write the whole name because it's very corny sounding, right? Established base in church. Analyze mold samples. Alpha infiltrate. Blah, 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 blah. I don't remember if I've been in this house before. I have, because this fire painting. It's like, she's so, like, diva looking. Isn't it awesome? Fuck, I love Miranda. Miranda is what Alex Wesker should have been more like. Alex Wesker, she had, you know, Mary Elizabeth McGlynn as a voice. It was awesome, but her writing was just so bad. Here we go. It's like, did you see that? It's like, it lets me examine, but it didn't prompt me to actually use a key until I faced it. It was a little awkward. I don't want a Revelations continuation. It's cringe. Hold on. Where did that damn chicken go? Hold on. Alright. This is... Yeah! Give me your meat, yeah. Are you ready to hear that? Yeah. That seductive meat sounds. Ugh. Where'd he go? Little footsies, come on. Is this the same chicken from Resident Evil 5, or did they update the technology? Yes! Shit, now I want to have chicken. Oh, you know what? I experimented. I thought of an idea because we didn't have much food at the house. I thought, what if you combine, like, potato wedges with barbecue sauce? Not bad, actually. I think dry rub might be better. Like, the drier it overall is, the better. I'm pretty picky and very texture eater. So when it comes to, like, what is that called? What is that? Stir fry stuff. I don't like it when it feels slathered in oil and like really wet and gushy. I want it to be dry and crispy. Alright, so this is the Ethan house. Did I save yet? I did take out some chickens. Potatoes are just so good. And the barbecue sauce is quite nice. I have to control myself, but it has sugar and salt in it, my favorite combination. And so I had a little spoonful of just it by itself, and it was nice. I was happy. The fish spawn yet? All right, fellas. This is not a Resident Evil game. This is a fish game. Yes. How come it didn't? Oh, it's probably because it's not the first time I've gotten a fish. It didn't show a big dramatic scene. Oh, fuck. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Anyone else? Do you hear him? You hear anything? I know, I already heard you, Machina. But I want these fish. You hear that? Yeah! Yes. Happy. Happy. What the? You hear that? Oh, wait. I'm supposed to go that way anyway. There ain't no threats here. What? Oh, I guess I forgot. Okay. You guys got here fast. Damn it, come here. I'm running out of room to back up. Go. Who do you think you are? That's right. Sorry, I wanted to pick that chem fluid. Controller aiming. Controller aiming. That's right. So that's my reward. And that's just poor Mega Man fans. They're just so hungry. Still. Imagine Mega Man Legends 3, but if it's got the graphic art style of Breath of the Wild. Not open world like Breath of the Wild. Just beautiful like it. I don't even know what house I want to go into. Everything's so mysterious and odd. And I got the streamer debuff. Never forget that. Oh. I remember how unsatisfying, like, feedback and combat or whatever was in Resident Evil 6. It doesn't feel good to me. Nah, fellas. We're gonna get Mega Man Legends 3. It's gonna be awesome. One thing that makes me sad is I looked it up. I don't think they released an art book for Mega Man Legends. They have an art book for classic Mega Man and Mega Man X, but they don't have like one for Mega Man Legends, and I really like the art style of that. Well, let's go here. Any more chickens? That could be like a VTuber event, right? Like, a VTuber doesn't want to dox themselves, so they wear a mask, like a Kigurumi or whatever the fuck they're called, of their VTuber character. And there's like a, what are these called? Portable bathroom stall at what's the VTuber convention
Names
called?
of a friends.
Thank you for the follow. What's the VTuber convention called? Outhouse, but Offkai. So imagine like Pecora Outhouse Offkai, where she goes to the bathroom, closes the door, and it's got a nice picture of Pecora and like carrots everywhere. And then, you know, fans can come in and then... It's just an idea. An idea that might be radical, but, you know. Why not? Not that I would want that. I'm not just saying... I didn't pick Pecora because I'm a big fan or anything. That's not why I picked her. Whoa! Yeah! You scared? Yeah! I said that no threats exist! I was wrong. I could be wrong. I only should go to jail if I manufacture it and then set it up. Without consent from, you know, Offkai. But just imagine, like, the fumes. Like, if you close this door and then you're just like... just enveloped. And there's probably like a scat bro that's in here that doesn't want to out themselves. So they're really excited. They're like vibrating and they can't say anything. Can't do anything. They just gotta hide what they are. But this is their moment like this. This VTuber Pumpkin, she connects with me. She understands. But is she a poser? I don't want to get my heart broken again. I'm just not gonna say anything. She's probably lying, just like all the others. Where's I want goods. Hey, I remember this area, I think. You come through here when you're Chris Rodfeld. And you have night vision and all kinds of enemies and green night vision. Whoa! Ah! I remember this. I'm not dumb. I remember. Wait. I'm not doing that laugh anymore. I don't want to. Whoa! It's that movie Capcom stole from. Look out the window. No. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Alright. Just initiate. Go boo! There you go. He still scared me. Okay. No! Hi, cutie. The movement pisses me off. I tried to shoot again, but it went for an auto reload. All right. Easy. What is... I want to actually see... it's Frankenstein. Something Frankenstein. Metal Frankenstein. I don't know. I just know it has something to do with Frankenstein or whatever. And it's pretty cool. But we are pretty good. We're just looking up. We're doing a puzzle. Why do they have this area open? Or is it only here? Okay. Look how clever this is. This is cute. 070408. You need food? Hungry? What do you want to eat? See, this is why we don't upgrade that first weapon. This jack lets us lift the car. I saw that we were able to interact with it, but it probably would have told me, like, you can't. Oh, shit. Okay, I need to shoot out all the ammo in this gun before I switch to the next gun. And I have to, not by habit, reload. 7 rounds. Don't forget. And even then, is this the pistol I want to stick with? Hello? Anybody, like, nearby? Now, is he actually taking damage, or do I have to wait for his scripting to finish? Yoshi, come on, everybody! Come on, everybody. 4. No! Get away from me! Ah! No! I'm fine. Look at that plump meat. Why is this red? Oh, it's because it's super good. Okay. Where's my new special gun is this? The M1 M1911. The M1911. Is that how you say it? Alright, shortcut. Make that. And is it truly equipped? Whoa! Whoa! I wasn't ready! I like how you can't cheese it. Like, in Resident Evil 4, if you're in your inventory and you heal, it's kind of instant, right? But if you heal in this game, even if you do it from the inventory, you still have that moment of vulnerability because Ethan starts pouring it on himself. But luckily, the enemies are being kind of nice. They're kind of chilling in the back because they don't want them to be too aggressive because they understand that I'm going to lose my shit with this controller aiming. Hold on. Wait a second. No! No! Which is the new gun? This is it. Am I using this or what? What gun am I using? I can't tell. It constantly says that I can equip it. Am I truly using this? It seems the same to me. Is this the same gun? I can't tell. Is this a problem? They look... Okay. It doesn't have the cute, like, bandages on the handle, so it's got to be different. Stop, everybody! Stop! Oh! Okay, hold on. I don't like being cornered. Alright. That's okay. Alright, everybody. I'd go for the headshots. There's only 2 of them left. Stop! Stop! Ah! Stay away. That's right. So this is the new gun. We're gonna have to sell that old Lemmy. I know it's the first one, but it's like I can't tell. Like wait, which gun am I holding? Because they all look the same to me. Wakarimashita? Okay, I'm ready. Wait, I don't got this. I can't wait till I get this. Okay. So we got everything from here, right? There was a gentleman that I left. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that I got everything I want. That I could ever want, right? Oh! Oh. Okay. Okay. I got confused because it's like the new one had only one pistol. Okay, I'll explain it. So, this gun I tried to switch out of when it only had 1 bullet left. So when I switched to this gun, it also only had 1 bullet left in it. So I got confused. I'm like, wait, which one am I using? Hey, have we gone through all this? Oh, I'm hungry. You know what I want to eat? An apple. Why do you think it's yellow? And then they do a jump scare. Now this is how that guy dies in Breaking Bad. Do the scare thing. Thank you. Hello? See, why would they do that? They're like, they try to crush me and they realize, oh, this has pretty stable support. Alright, we'll try something else. Why don't they roll a boulder down at me? Hey, I think there's other guys here. Oh, right. This is a crafting game. My favorite. What? Oh, hello. I got the top of his head. Whoa. Remember Oren Ishii, how she died? She got the very top of her head sliced off and she got a new monk hairstyle. That's basically what I did to that guy, except with a gun. I'll be right back. Somebody's knocking on my door. Hello? Uh-oh. Hold on 1 second. I will be right back. I'll be gone for, I don't know. Oh, 2 minutes. I'm gonna play music for you.